a decade ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. Kitchen Stadium, a giant cooking arena. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations. To realize his dream, he started choosing the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Iron Chef Japanese is Rokusaburo Michiba. Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai. Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian. Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from all over the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day, using all their senses, skills, creativity. They're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. Every battle, reputations are on the line in Kitchen Stadium, where master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration will today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
If memory serves me right, Iron Chef Chen's father, Chen Kenmin, is known as the father of Chinese cooking in Japan. There is also a woman who is referred to respectfully as the mother of Chinese cooking in Japan, Ma Nancy Chi, or better known as Mrs. Ma. She was born into a family of bankers in China and married a man who is related to the last emperor of China, Puyi, which gave her the rare privilege and the opportunity to study royal Chinese cuisine in great depth. Unstable political conditions in China at the time forced them to relocate to Japan. While in Japan, she wrote a book on royal Chinese cuisine, which quickly became required reading for chefs.
To me, it was a symbol of friendship between China and Japan, as well as spreading knowledge on eating healthy food based on a 5,000-year history of our Chinese cooking.
In 1965, Mrs. Ma opened Chateau Hanten in Mita, Tokyo. The exquisite restaurant attracted dignitaries from both China and Japan, including Pu Jie, the brother of the last emperor of China, and Prince Mikasa of Japan. Mrs. Ma taught Chinese cooking to the Crown Princess Michiko, current Empress of Japan, as well. During the same time, Mrs. Ma took one young chef under her wing, like from mother to son, handing down centuries of traditions and techniques, the heir to her enlightened wisdom. This man is today's challenger, the top apprentice of Mrs. Ma, Grand Chef of Chateau Hanten Group, Zheng Minjing. Zheng first joined a Szechuan restaurant. 4 years later, after meeting Mrs. Ma, he moved to Chateau Hanten at the age of 22. After a year of intense training, he was appointed head chef. Zheng's talents are in high demand. He is often commissioned by the imperial household to cook for the crown prince and princess, as well as other members of the imperial family. One can only wonder what exquisite dishes are served.
I serve exactly the same menu I serve customers here. I put all my soul into what I cook, which makes a difference in the taste. Yeah.
Zheng's backbone is Szechuan, arranged for royal palates. He also incorporates modern Cantonese techniques, creating flavors that satisfy even the most critical of tastes. Tonight, Mrs. Ma will be present as well, personally overseeing her apprentice's challenges. It is with great pleasure I welcome this man, but at the same time, my Iron Chefs cannot lose 2 consecutive battles. So now, Zheng, may you grace the Kitchen Stadium with majestic excellence and enchant us with your creations.
Whether you win or lose, we should forget about that for now. I told him to step in as an opportunity to study more.
I guess if I really believe in myself, I should be okay.
Today we welcome a Chinese chef of the highest order, and we welcome our guest, actress Chizuru Azuma. Nice to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
And as always, our commentator, Dr. Yukio Hattori. Doc.
Always a pleasure.
All right, let's bring on Chairman Kaga.
陳建民を中華の父とするならば、今日ここへ挑戦者を送り込んできたミセス・マーは中華の母。政財界から皇室まで日本のあらゆる大物をうならせているその味を披露してもらおうではありませんか。さあ皆さん大きな拍手でお迎えください。茶道飯店料理長宋明成。
All right, entering the stadium, the man who's become the successor to the flavors brought to Japan by Mrs. Ma. She leads him in. Challenger Zheng. He cooks for royalty. Today he cooks for all to see.
どうもようこそいらっしゃいました。中華の母にお会いできてとても光栄です。
I'm very happy too. I've been spending my lifetime in trying to spread Chinese cooking backed by a 5,000-year history, and I'm glad to be here for another wonderful opportunity to do that. I thank you for your support.
そうさん、ようこそいらっしゃいました。先日も、皇太子殿下マズカ様にお料理をお作りになったそうです。今日はこのキッチンスタジアムで勝つ自信はおありですか？
Yes, it is.
そうです。ぜひ頑張ってください。さあ、それでは我が美食アカデミーが誇る3人の鉄人を登場させましょう。よみがえるがいいアイアンシェフ。
Now making their ascent into Kitchen Stadium, the nation's culinary leaders, your Iron Chefs. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, and Iron Chef Japanese Rokusaburo Michiba. Here they stand, the invincible men of culinary skills.
あの中には中華の父と言われた陳建民のジュニアもいます。さあ、誰と戦いますか？
Master Michiba, please.
Michiba, Challenger Zheng avoiding the head-on with Chen, opting instead for a cross-cuisine battle with Iron Chef Japanese Rokusaburo Michiba, the man who leads the way for Japanese cuisine, going beyond its borders with his endless explorative approaches, today against a tough opponent, while at the same time trying to get the Gourmet Academy back on track.
中華の天才にふさわしいテーマは何か、私は悩みました。そしてわざわざ外へ出かけ、あらゆる食材の店を渡り歩いている時に思いついたのです。渡り歩くといえばあの素材だなと。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。今日のテーマは渡りガニ。
An expert in royal Chinese cuisine against a maestro in Japanese cooking, which is what Iron Chef Michiba is, but Challenger Zheng's a favorite of the imperial family. We are set. Let's get it on.
あれクイズン
Bang a gong, we are on. Blue crab the theme, and the gong couldn't come soon enough. Those crabs are crawling all over the place, but there is no escape.
I guess that means they're fresh or alive.
They are live as can be today.
Yeah, they look very good, don't they?
Excellent looking live blue crab, and Doc overheard the Iron Chef before the gong saying he was wondering if these crabs were fished out of waters of Japan.
I heard not. I think they're flown in from China. And the blue crabs are a bit larger than the ones that you would get here in Japan. 500, 600 grams, or around a pound each.
The claws are so big.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Sizable.
Yeah, there's 15 males and 15 females out there as well. And we should really watch which ones the chefs are going to grab here.
Any difference in the taste between the genders of the species?
Well, the flesh on the males is firmer, but the females have eggs, so that's important too.
Crab eggs are quite good, I hear.
Right, that's a female you can see right there.
Okay, on top of that, right there and quickly, Michiba with a large pot full of crabs, boiling them up right from the get-go.
Yeah, he's got a lot in there, doesn't he?
More? Yeah.
Fukusan,
From the floor, Shinichiro to go.
Iron Chef Michiba tells me that because these are not from Japan, he's never used this particular crab before, and he says I don't have an advantage, and the shells may be too hard to chop with the knives that I have.
All right, Iron Chef sounding the alarm early. putting one and all on notice, and whoa, see that one? That got clawed right there.
That had to hurt.
Heard him say ouch.
That thing. Wow.
And look at that, and proceeding with caution he is, and ooh,
he's getting even,
that up.
cracking the claws now.
Oh, the mallet, the hammer.
With a hammer right there, yes. Claws, I take it, are a good tasting.
Oh, yummy, yes.
Yeah, you often see fried claws with still parts of the shell on them. Yeah, certainly, I love those.
All right, now over the Iron Chef's side. Ooh, crab in half, and both halves and claws still moving. Man, a crab alive. And these are huge.
They are, yeah.
And now, does it pass the smell test? Couple shakes of the head. At any rate, this is the third time he's had crab as a theme ingredient. In the king crab battle, he beat Zhao Tomitoku, and in the Matsuba crab battle, scored a victory over Chef Suzuki from Kihachi Restaurant, and now steaming it over there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Challenger Zhang, triple-decker steaming operation, yes.
Challenger Zhang was telling us how much he admires Iron Chef Michiba even before the show was on television. He says, I always respected him. I totally agree with his motto that there are no borders when it comes to ingredients.
All right, and the challenger himself saying that his style is not necessarily bound to Szechuan, Cantonese, or Peking. He moves around.
So he's liberal about his choice of ingredients.
Yes, that's true, too, and he'll prepare Peking duck as well as chili prawns, and Mrs. Ma upstairs in the royal box following all the action, keeping close tabs on Zhang, and she's certainly getting a kick out of being here today.
Fukusan!
Yes.
I asked Iron Chef Michiba how he feels doing a third crab battle, and he said, I know I can't use the same techniques or dishes I used in the previous two, but these crabs are, well, I just don't know. He didn't sound too happy with them.
All right, and you catch that? Another sniff of a cut-open blue crab and another shake of the head, like they don't meet his approval. And having already told us he's never worked with this Chinese variety of blue crab before, meantime, the challenger's still at the cutting board, Challenger Zhang, and I tell you, Doc, you know that he's often called in to cook for the imperial family, right?
That's true, right.
Okay, well, the word is that he was supposed to go over there today to Prince Mikasa's residence to cook, but he told him he had to cancel. Why? Because he was going to be battling the Iron Chef here.
What?
Oh, you're kidding.
That's right. So apparently his top apprentice is over at Prince Mikasa's in his stead.
So that's true, yeah?
That is correct.
Wow.
Well, then we should feel honored today.
Definitely.
That tells you how much he is really into partaking in this battle today.
Okay, now look at the Iron Chef.
Oh, he's got a female there.
Okay, Michiba here.
Yeah, and that's that part right there is called the skirt.
That's appropriate, the skirt.
And some muscle behind that blow.
Oh, and eggs.
Oh, look
Woo.
at that. Wow,
Yellowish
great.
stuff, right?
Yeah, just loaded, isn't it? Wow.
Okay, and now back on the challenger side.
I think he's done steaming here.
Okay, lit off the top level of a massive steamer setup. Pretty wild over there, and now Iron Chef side, and you can make out the eggs there. But it appears that Michiba's not really setting aside any of the eggs that he's coming across right there, and seems right now at this point not to care too much about them.
I'm thinking he'll probably use them towards the end.
All right, we'll see how he does, what he does with them. And
Look at the meat on the challenger side. Wow.
Whoa.
I want to go for it right now, just like that. Just like that.
could claw over that one.
That is the best way, isn't it? Just like that.
I'd say it's been steamed too.
Right.
Yes.
Challenger Zhang tells me that he likes these blue crabs, saying they're quite fresh, and Mrs. Ma says it isn't what we guessed, but this crab is popular in Chinese cooking, and he'll do just fine. I think he'll win today.
All right, thanks to Chinese chef who does royal Chinese cuisine, blue crabs from China, and now the processor in action over here.
Iron Chef.
And Fukusan?
Yes.
Fukusan?
Yes.
Yeah, the mix the Iron Chef has in his food processor is crab meat and milk.
All right.
Milk, okay.
Crab and milk. And what would that suggest to you, Dr. Hattori?
Boy, like a loose meatball or a pasta, perhaps.
All right.
Not real sure, because you can see that he's using shells as well.
Okay. Looks like the eggs here, though.
And this is the challenger?
Right. He's unloading it there.
Right.
Okay.
So almost chawanmushi in style, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. That's what it's like.
Fukusan?
Yes.
What the Challenger has in these bowls is, I believe, a mixture of eggs, shantung soup, salt, and pepper.
Okay, Chinese style.
15 minutes happy laugh.
And that is popular in Chinese cooking?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Sure.
All right, obviously to be steamed afterwards.
And that's marjoram or oregano.
Okay, back on the Iron Chef side, marjoram, and where does that come from?
Europe, actually.
All right, and Provence right there on the label.
It's a bit strong for an herb, actually. Chefs tend to use it with seafood, things like that. Yeah. Kind of masks smell quite well.
All right, well, you've seen his reaction so far to the smell, so no wonder then the marjoram.
Okay, now the challenge is using zucchini?
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Flowers and the zucchini.
Italian chefs use this quite a lot.
And how about in Chinese cooking?
Traditionally.
I don't know about that.
So Zhang, some culinary exploration.
Interesting.
Yes. Mrs. Ma made the comment that the challenger might appear to be scrambling, but he's not. He actually has everything under control. But on the floor, Challenger Zhang replied, "No, I'm not. I need to be more patient preparing the ingredients and take my time."
All right, a shade under 45 minutes left, though. That's all the time in the world around here. And now Iron Chef with the taste test.
Oh.
Apparently it was this one.
I think it was the item that the pot we were just looking at before.
The strained one?
Yeah.
With milk in it?
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Fukusan?
Yes.
While the Iron Chef was stirring that pot with the milk and the crab meat mix in it that you see here, he's still not happy, mumbling to himself, saying, "These crabs are totally different."
Still unsure about it. Well, what's the difference?
I'd guess the smell is what he's talking about.
okay.
He seems a bit lost, you know. This could be a bit of a disadvantage for him.
Well, he's been sniffing around, taste testing far more than he usually does, and not exuding much in the way of confidence from his expression.
Right, just somehow it doesn't look relaxed today.
Starting to get deep into this one, and Iron Chef Michiba looking kind of lost.
Fukusan?
Yes.
Speaking of Iron Chef Michiba, I'm told that he has his rice cooker going now.
Oh, okay.
So the Iron Chef probably looking to make a crab rice dish, something along those lines.
Right, exactly. Oh, that'd be good.
Challenger has shark fins now?
I think that's Swallow's Nest.
Swallow's Nest.
It could be shark fin, but I think it's Swallow's
I guess
Nest.
we'll find out
I
later.
can't really see.
Yes.
That's right, Challenger Zhang is using Swallow's Nest, and he's mixing it with meat from the crab
Wow,
claws.
that sounds great. And you know, with Swallow's Nest, the chairman's tab is climbing higher.
Yeah, about $250 for that.
Sparing no expense.
I wish I was joking, but it's
All right,
true.
and here I think he's got some Kinagasa mushrooms.
Oh, yeah, using them like little bags almost.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
for stuffing the
Okay, one of the
ingredients in there.
Challenger's assistants stuffing a Swallow's Nest and crab meat combo into Kinagasa mushrooms.
Right, probably cooking in a shanton soup later.
Sounds
That'd definitely
great.
be a
Delicious.
soup, yeah.
All right.
Fukusan!
Yes.
I asked Iron Chef Michiba how many dishes he thinks he'll have today, and he said, "I'm hoping for at least 4, but I'm not entirely sure right now." He also said he doesn't have time yet to write out his menu.
Still sounds pretty down.
Yeah, really.
This blue crab, not a friendly theme for the Iron Chef Japanese.
I heard him say something.
I think he said chill it.
Chill it.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking that one back to the fridge right there, the assistant on the Iron Chef side.
Fukusan!
Yes.
Now I have the ingredients in the Challenger's blender. If we can get another shot of that. Avocados and shanton broth. Here it is.
All right, right there.
Okay,
Look at
wow.
that.
Oh, okay, that's a good call.
Okay.
Avocados match really well with
And
crab.
for now, with shanton broth.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now back this way.
Oh, frying them up here.
Michiba here, deep fry without any batter.
Yeah.
Right, just a little light coating of flour. I
Okay,
think.
a light coating then.
Yeah, not a thick batter at all.
Okay, and moments ago you heard it, 30 minutes gone, 30 to go into the second half. And right now, Ota's upstairs for a word or two with the mother of Chinese cuisine, Mrs. Ma. Anytime you're ready, big fella, go ahead and take it.
All right, thank you for joining us. What do you think of the battle so far?
Well, let me first say that I'm very proud of Chef Zhang. In my observation so far, he at first was letting the assistants do much of the preparation, which is a bit unsettling, but appears that things are okay.
All
going
right,
nicely.
but is he his usual self today?
Well, I see him a bit nervous, I'd say, but he'll
Naturally,
do fine. He's right in there.
But he's okay, and you think he'll win, right?
He'll do fine.
All right, thank you very much for your comments. And back to you, Fukui-san.
All right, well, Challenger Zhang might be a bit nervous, but not Mrs. Ma. And did you see the way she took the mic? All right, the Iron Chef now.
Okay, what do we got here?
Looks like the lid of an earthenware pot.
It's not a lid, actually. This is the Horoku-style pot.
Okay, not a lid then.
Right.
And that's butter,
All
I think.
right.
I believe you are correct, yeah.
And vegetable tempura being taken off there.
I saw him frying some eggplant and lotus root before.
Okay, so you could be putting these on top of the pot then.
On butter?
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Deep fried blue crab. Remember, no batter and vegetable tempura. And now the Challenger, the Chawan style mousse.
Oh, right.
Shanton
Yeah.
flavor in that too.
Okay, so the steaming is done then, right?
Okay, now back with the Iron Chef over the
Wow,
stove.
lots of vegetables there.
Sauteing in the shallow ceramic pot.
Oh, yeah.
I really don't get this. I don't understand.
Welcome to my world.
Is he going to pour beaten egg over this?
I'm not sure.
Of course, chicken eggs, right?
Yes,
Yeah, well, not the
right.
crab
Not the
eggs.
crab. Oh, look, into the eggs here.
Oh, really?
Crab meat's going in?
Okay, shredded crab meat.
So, like an omelet, I guess?
I guess so, like an omelet, yeah.
All right, well, good call. Well done. So it's not really an omelet, but definitely be pouring over the vegetable mix, right?
Okay, and a high quotient of crab meat going in there.
Okay, now the challenger started stir-frying here, the one that were deep-fried before. The crab
pieces of zucchini in there, and some red chilies.
So this would be a tad spicy, I imagine.
White scallions, too, and now a sauce added to it.
Soy-based sauce.
You already mixed the sauce in the bowl first. Yeah.
Well, right, yeah.
Okay, now we are back with the Iron Chef, and Ozma-san, looks like you got it.
Yes!
I'm very impressed. Well done.
And eggs and other meats, you often see that.
Sure, on the bowl of rice, yeah.
Oh, the challenger.
Oh, it's going to be on this one. Okay.
This is a bit spicy, the chili pepper.
Getting into Szechuan territory, and right there, that's got to be close to done. So we've got one for the challenger so far, right?
One we figured out.
Yeah, we're going to put this one in the books.
I suppose so.
Okay, the challenger done with one, and there, checking in on his stuffed kinogasa mushrooms, a combo of swallow's nest and blue crab meat.
Now, these are not flavored yet, right? So I'm thinking you'll probably stew them in a soup.
Well, you said that before, but might they go with the dipping sauce, perhaps?
I see what you're getting at. That's possible as well.
Oh, yeah, especially lined up like that.
Perhaps the dip in the middle?
You know, I should really wait before I speak.
Yeah,
that's the danger of getting out ahead of yourself. So I guess he won't stew these then.
No, I was kidding. I had my fingers crossed when I said that. So.
Oh, the challenger has something else? Now, what's this? What's the flavor here? He fried these once already.
Oh, did he? I didn't see him mixing any seasonings. I didn't see what went on there.
Well, I'll tell you what, from the smell, I got to tell you, I think it's kind of hot over there.
Yeah, it's something with chili pepper in it, I think. You're right.
But not sure if that smells from that wok.
Is that a miso smell as well?
Or some hot bean paste?
Miso.
Oh, okay.
Tianmianjiang?
Okay, so it could be a combination, actually.
Oh, look, this is going with the stuffed mushrooms.
Whoa!
Whoa, wait a minute, what?
See, you shouldn't be the one asking questions, Doc.
I was talking to myself.
Of course. Yeah.
So the stuffed items are not flavored enough, right?
Well, maybe there will be some soup or something.
Kuzan?
Yes.
We haven't confirmed yet whether it's this dish that you see here or not, but we're told the challenger has used sakura miso in something, probably this.
15 minutes to go.
We've got the miso confirmed anyway.
Okay, in 15 minutes to go, Challenger Zhang, a man who cooks for the imperial family, learned everything about royal Chinese cuisine from Mrs. Ma against Iron Chef Japanese Rokusaburo Michiba, the leader of Japanese cuisine, the mightiest of the Iron Chefs, struggling today with the theme ingredient. His work's cut out for him. Rice at the ready for the Iron Chef, who can do so many imaginative things with rice.
Okay, now the challenger, I think this will be a soup.
The blended avocados.
An avocado soup? Doc, what do you think?
Okay, then over the stuffed mushrooms?
I hear we're going to say that. You're going to go for it?
Over the kinogasa mushrooms, Doc?
Yeah, I think this is separate.
Probably separate.
Okay, the avocado mix getting some heat.
Now, did something go in that before? I wasn't watching.
Something's going in now.
Shark fin.
Is that shark fin? Okay, so this is for the stuffed mushrooms.
Okay, then it's not a soup.
Well, it is a soup.
And it's going to be poured on the mushrooms. I don't think so.
I think so.
Swallow's nest and shark fins together?
Oh, sure, it'll be great.
That's outrageous.
Allow me my dreams.
No way.
All right, it's getting deeper and deeper. We'll just have to wait and see what Zhang does with it. Now, Michiba looks like he is making a rice soup there.
Yeah, rice porridge almost, sure.
Okay, a blue crab rice porridge coming courtesy of Iron Chef Michiba.
Oh, hang on here. Separate bowl.
Separate dish.
Challenger's avocado soup is out. And right up close, ponder it, the shark fins avocado soup.
Oh, I think I'm on the bench, Coach.
Take a seat.
Kuzan?
Yes.
I asked Challenger Zhang if he was going to make it in time, and he responded, definitely, I hope so, yes, I'm almost confident.
What does that mean?
One way or another, gonna get in there. Challenger Zhang, and now the Iron Chef, that crab rice porridge, and he too battling the clock.
Right, got the crab and eggs going there.
Kuzan?
Yes.
The ingredients in the rice porridge are broth, salt, light soy sauce, cooked rice, namiko mushrooms, and crab meat.
Okay, wow.
And the challenger has a paste of egg white and crab eggs too, you think? What do you think? It looks like them, the color. Yep, there you go. See?
Okay, I think you could be right.
Kuzan?
Yes.
This is a mix of white chicken meat and evaporated milk.
Okay, that's what it is.
Okay.
The one we saw earlier.
So it's that
way
one.
back
All right.
through the
Okay,
processor.
right.
Look what he's doing with it here.
Into some oil here now.
Yeah.
Swirling it around, breaking it up, and
10
now,
minutes
let's
to
see, we've
go.
got 10 minutes left in the battle. A rather interesting effort here.
It's really fluffy.
Yeah, it is.
Fluffy, not stuffy.
Yeah, it's a very popular technique in Chinese cooking, actually.
All right, and this will get your attention right here. Iron Chef using a Chinese wok, a big one at that,
Wow.
So he's going to stir fry the things that were deep fried once.
with unshelled crab there.
And he's going to flavor them from now.
These were deep fried earlier.
Yeah.
Well, they're not exactly tempura, but...
No, they're lightly coated with flour. Now, what's
Okay, sauce has gone in.
Ooh, smells nice,
Now,
savory.
this is Chinese cooking.
a little bit of help from Iron Chef Chen, I guess. Huh?
Interesting.
Right. You'd expect to see this from Chen, but right there, now lotus root pieces, and he's deviating from the norm of Chinese cooking with this.
Right. It is a nice touch, though, using the lotus root.
His own, and a change of pace to see him do a little flip-flopping. And the items here in this one getting 2 cooking treatments.
Yeah, they were fried once already.
I wonder what it'll taste like, and if that was miso in the sauce, as we get in close on it, that could be the key factor.
Yeah, I wonder what that was.
I don't think it was miso, soy and something.
Could be a sweet and sour mix of sorts.
But there's something that looks like grated onions, the texture of it, you know?
All right, now the Iron Chef reaching back for what looks to be a bottle of sake, splashes some in, and now back with the Challenger.
Ah, Challenger's putting that into the mousse.
Okay, so that's the Chawan Mushi.
Fluffy right there.
I see, okay.
The Chinese-style Royale has been finished.
Yeah.
Double-barreled action on the layers of this mousse. Man alive, that is looking fine. Both chefs scrambling to get their dishes done on time. About 7.5 minutes on the clock. Challenger taste testing. The Iron Chef, he's swamped. Hasn't even had a chance to write his menu yet.
And now, what is this?
Tomato puree, maybe?
Oh, okay, a puree, all right. And some sauce as well?
All right, and some crab meat, which is now being added to it right there by the Iron Chef as he puts a pretty good, healthy amount in there.
Yeah, I wonder what he's got in mind for this.
Maybe a sauce for the crab eggs?
Or how about to go with the omelet offering he's making?
Okay.
Nothing new to that.
Think it's done?
Oh, can you got the mushroom? The soup's going on.
A very light soup.
Kusan!
Yes.
Yeah, more comments from Mrs. Ma about Challenger Zhang's dishes. She explained that this dish, the mushroom stuffed with swallow's nest dish, is a must-have in Imperial Chinese cuisine. Back to you.
All right, a dish, and we can enjoy it today.
Think about the price of that luxurious, exclusive.
It is pretty pricey, yeah. Okay.
5 minutes to go.
Oh, he put it on there.
Right over the omelet.
Oh, okay, it's like something off of a diner menu now.
5 minutes left now, and looks kind of like a pizza.
Kinda, yeah.
Ever seen anything like this before?
Nope.
An Iron Chef creation right there.
This is very interesting.
Kusan!
Spanish omelet.
Yes.
In the sauce the Iron Chef Michiba has just spread onto this omelet is made from tomato puree, Worcestershire sauce, Japanese broth, cornstarch, and of course crab meat.
All right, Michiba's creativity on display, and that one, even with the theme ingredient that's got him somewhat bewildered today, blue crab.
This is just fascinating to watch him, though.
I don't know. Japanese things, tomatoes, Worcestershire. Who would think of that?
A confluence of flavors.
Yeah,
what
indeed.
it will taste like all combined. The
Folks,
question.
Good
I tell you
question,
what,
good
gotta
question.
say, this is one of the best battles we've seen as far as the creativity that both men are exhibiting today. Iron
Kusan?
Chef Michiba and the Challenger, yes.
Yeah, Mrs. Ma told us once again that Challenger Zhang is in control. She says he will make it in time, no problem. Back to you.
All right, well, she's confident about it, even if Challenger Zhang is showing us a poker face.
And the Iron Chef's now working on a salad, I believe. In the glass, I imagine, is the crab eggs.
The crab eggs in the liquid?
Right, it's like a sauce.
All right.
It's pretty. Nice color. I
And the
think.
sauce,
Yeah.
very thick
I
there,
think it's
too.
a crab egg sauce, but
And there's crab meat in the salad.
I imagine. Oh, yeah, it's there. You can see it.
All right.
okay,
And I
yeah.
think I can make out some scallops in that one as well.
Yeah, and some white flat mushrooms, maybe?
And is that caviar as well, yeah?
Caviar topping, wow. And with that, you'd have to surmise this would be an appetizer.
Exactly, right?
All right, now the Challenger. Some decorative work on his stuffed Kinogasa mushrooms, asparagus in there. And including that one, I think he's got 3 dishes that he's going to be able to bring home on time for submission to the panel.
Wow.
Some bacon's going into the chawan mushi?
Bacon, whoa.
Yeah, yep.
Well, that tells you the crab's already got to be in there in one of those layers.
I guess so.
Probably in the first one, the mousse, and now back with the Iron Chef.
Oh, okay, this was the chilled one.
Kind of a soup, perhaps, could be the offering.
Potage almost.
Chilled crab soup, and what an appetizer. A milk-based blue crab soup. The Iron Chef taste tested it numerous times before they sent it back to the fridge. Challenger now still on the stuffed Kinogasa mushrooms, and they're an orchid for his presentation. And finally, the Iron Chef begins writing out his menu with about $1.20 on the clock. Of course, he could continue to write after time's up. No cooking, but writing's okay. So in the very late going, Michiba begins on his menu, and we'll take that as a sign that he's pretty much got everything under control over there. And now a minute to go, the final 60 seconds. Challenger Zhang, last minute finishing touches, he and his assistants.
That's becoming very colorful, isn't it?
Zucchini flowers in hand, and looky here, one more dish he had stashed away over there on top of the oven. So that should make it 4 dishes as the stuffed kinogasa mushroom dish continues to be dressed up even more. Looks like he's topping the stuffed mushrooms with sea urchin roe there.
30 seconds
Taking advantage of all the luxurious ingredients at his disposal in Kitchen Stadium. Iron Chef done with the cooking, still on the menu. Let's see, braised blue crab, the omelet dish among his offerings. Looks like he's going to have about 5 dishes on the table today. Iron Chef back to the wall in this one, the maestro of Japanese cuisine, dealing with the theme ingredient he's never used and having to bring it against challenger Zhang. Royal Chinese cuisine, his thing. Passed on a chance to cook today for the Imperial family. Final seconds tick down, and that's it. The cooking's done. The blue crab battle is over.
Very nice job.
Thank you.
Now, you seem to be pressed for time, but how do you feel that 1 hour went?
As you say, it felt very short.
That's natural.
Yes.
Of course. But now that it's over, how are your dishes?
About 70%.
70?
Yes.
So, how'd that hour go?
Well, you know, the crabs for today, the blue crabs.
Yes,
I thought they were from Japanese waters, but they were from China.
Oh, I see.
So, you know, steaming and serving it in vinegar sauce is the best. But I didn't have time for that. I guess that's the one shortcoming I had
that's why you were still looking unhappy in the middle of the battle.
Right. Yeah, but, well, you know, things turned out okay.
So you'd
overall.
rate them as usual?
Yeah, of course. As usual, 96 points.
96?
Yep.
What did you think of this hour?
I was getting quite nervous there, but he managed to finish it right on the mark, so that was a relief.
Oh, okay. And from what you observed, you see the finished products being presented. How would you judge the chef's dishes?
They both look very good.
But?
We'll have to see.
Still not sure.
They look so
But they look
delicious.
good. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Challenger Zhang is offering 4 dishes. First, crab and avocado soup, a soothing way to start out, presenting the sweetness of blue crab meat packaged in the flavor of avocados and the slippery texture of shark fins. Second, stir-fried blue crab mustard flavor with the spicy Szechuan touch. Crispy fried spring roll strips are enjoyed together with the crab meat. Chinese steamed crab soup. Aroma is the focus of this one, utilizing a number of Chinese herbs. Tasters might believe they're royalty themselves when feeling the crab meat almost melting in their mouths. Last is stir-fried blue crab miso flavor, served in an imperial style. Crab and swallow's nest in the mushrooms, which are topped by sea urchin roe. A wonderful harmony is created when eaten along with the crab meat stir-fried in a miso-based sauce. Iron Chef Michiba is offering 5 dishes. First, crab vichyssoise. He also begins with the refreshing dish, combining a chilled soup and salad. In the soup, yam, potato, and crab make for a good match, as well as creating a pleasant texture. The salad is topped with caviar and dressed with a thick crab liver sauce and white Chinese mushrooms. Braised blue crab. For impact, he creates a dish similar to a Chinese stir-fry with an innovative use of crab eggs. The crab flavor is also penetrated into the vegetables. Fourth is blue crab omelet. A combo of Japanese broth and beaten eggs cooked in a shallow earthenware pot becomes a platform to enjoy crab meat flavored with tomato puree. Last, rice porridge with crab. The soup he made from boiling the crabs provides all the depth needed to make this a marvelous dish to wrap up his meal. Chinese cuisine in Japan, introduced here by the mother of Chinese cuisine, Mrs. Ma. Though she's retired, the flavors of royal Chinese cooking can still be enjoyed in the dishes prepared by Mrs. Ma's successor, today's challenger, Zhen Mingjing. And Zheng decides to engage in a cross-cuisine battle with Iron Chef Japanese Roxaburo Michiba. Chairman Kaga unveils the theme, "You are looking live at blue crab imported from China." Challenger Zhang, deliberate and decisive, finishes a fabulous foursome. Iron Chef Michiba, out of his comfort zone, does pull off a set of 5. And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today for the Blue Crab Battle are former Lower House member Shinichiro Kurimoto, actress Chizuru Azuma, and culinary critic Asako Kishi. First, the dishes of Challenger Zhang, and he'll begin by serving his avocado and crab soup.
Do I detect liquor in this? Did you add something alcoholic? It's refreshing. Or distinctive, I should say.
I added some rice wine.
I thought so. It heightens the flavor by masking the raw smell of the crab.
Thank you.
Truly, this is a mysterious and luxurious dish. I think it has 2 layers. Now, at the bottom, there's an egg mousse, and I think you have herbs on top of that. Nice touch. And you know, it really matches well with the crab meat that you have on top.
I wish you had added more crab meat to this. I had to look for the crab. But the aroma and the flavor of the crab is well accentuated. On the other hand, I think he could have used a bit more salt.
Now his last dish, the stuffed mushrooms and the stir-fried crab. We'll find out how they balance.
Wow, I've never had such a delicate and noble Chinese dish. The sea urchin is not overpowering at all when it's used like this. That's so noble and delicious.
This is incredibly well calculated. I'm repeating myself. But they're all really good.
Well, these crabs are from China, and they're very light in flavor, almost flavorless. But you understand everything about this crab. I mean, one might say that it's rather flat in flavor, but it has multiple stages. And that's how you can enjoy this dish. You presented it like that. That's why this is such an impressive course.
And now up the dishes of Iron Chef Michiba.
Crab and grated yam.
This is difficult. The crab. Well, I needed to be told it was in here to recognize the crab in this. Probably because of the stronger flavor of the Japanese blue crab in my mind. The taste isn't what I expected.
This is very good. It's just delicious. The flavor of the crab is drawn out so properly here. Well, if you like sharp, strong flavors, I think you'd like this. But for me, I want to enjoy crab meat in more of a straightforward manner, actually.
I assume you chose to season it so strongly like this because you realize the crab is different from the Japanese variety. And in that sense, this is well done.
But I wanted more crab meat, too.
My intention in this was to emphasize the liver of the crab. I wanted to do that by making a dressing with crab liver. You know, I thought a dressing using crab liver might be, well, unique, or so I thought.
Now the Iron Chef serving his pizza-like blue crab omelet.
Well, this is kind of a hybrid of a crab pizza and a crab omelet. That's what I see here. I mean, you've got, well, the crab is there. You see a lot of it, but it doesn't really speak to me in terms of flavor, really.
See, I thought about crab rice, but I wasn't sure about the flavor using Chinese crab.
The complex and unique flavors of blue crab are condensed in this soup. The soup is very good, nicely finished with the ginger.
Blue crab, blue apron, how blue might it be for the Iron Chef? We'll find out.
皇室御用達。確かにその看板通り、今日の挑戦者の作品は素晴らしいものでした。しかし、この審査に看板は必要ありません。今日の作品の出来が全てです。それでは発表します。
Today, two of the very best in Chinese and Japanese cuisine locking claws and going at each other with blue crab. Challenger Zhang, VIPs know his cooking, now the rest of the country does. Iron Chef Michiba, theme pressured as he'll ever be. Who takes it? Whose cuisine Zhang reign supreme.
挑戦者 amazing!
It's the challenger! Incredible! Zhang has done it! Mrs. Ma's successor winning it over the Iron Chef and Michida. His first loss in the last 9 months, but a good sport about it. And Iron Chef's going down in consecutive battles with Sakai's loss to Kazutaka Okabe. Zhang getting his claw a hold of this one, refusing to let go, and now standing tall, grabbing the W, and the realization setting in, the emotion visible. Today's winner, congratulations to Challenger Zhang.